Hello. I've kind of done this before with units, but now I'm ranking relics, which is way harder because the relics are all pretty good. To make it easier on myself, I decided to only count them the usefulness in the demo and not the actual game. Why? You'll probably see this later on. But for now, hope you enjoy. This was a really hard choice because not all the relics are really bad, but the good ones are really good. But because I have to pick a number 10th, I'm gonna pick the gold bar. The gold bar, when you pick it up, you get 500 gold. That's it. This relic is kind of forgettable, and I didn't even know this was actually in the game. But this relic is actually a nerf for a different unit, and that is the extra daggers. The extra daggers are basically when the assassin or blade dancer kill a lot of units, they stop because it was too overpowered, but with this relic, it's unlimited. This next relic is really handy when you're gonna get units because it's, it's a piece of cake. The cake relic makes it so every unit you buy is discounted by half price, which is good because you don't want to spend gold that much. This relic is a bit of annoying if you don't know what you're doing. It's a real curse to have. The curse staff, basically what it does, every third turn you can move the same unit you were moving again. But you can't move a unit you used before those 3 turns again, which is annoying. I don't know how to start talking about this, but it's the fire gem. The fire gem basically makes it that your king can't die to the 3 bosses, the 3 witches. But in the tutorial, you only face Adea, so it's kind of pointless. You know, in the demo, there aren't any shops, so you can't really buy items. So this is why this relic, the Magic Tiara, is here. The Magic Tiara, after consuming an item, makes the enemy general invulnerable. Why? I don't know. It's a dumb thing, but since there aren't really items in the game anyways, it's down here, so it's not that bad. You know, Ouroboros actually stands for an infinite loop, symbol of a snake eating its tail, meaning it will never end. This is funny because the next item is the Ouroboros sigil. The Ouroboros sigil, at the start of each battle, you get a rewind, which is handy because you can take back a move then. Do you know lepers exist? You know those guys that move like kings? What if there was a relic specifically designed to make them move better? Well, good thing tabby boots exist. Tabby boots! Your leopards and marthers actually can move up 2 squares cardinally and diagonally, which is, good, but not really good. Some say a strategy is to run away as a coward. Now, I don't think this exists as a relic. Oh no, wait, it does! Because that's why the white flag exists. The white flag makes it so your units can go vertically backwards, no matter what unit it is. Which is really handy if you're in a tough situation. Oh man, there sure are a lot of obstacles like boulders, bombs apparently, and other stuff. Sadly, you can't walk through them. Well, you can with the battle axe. The battle axe only lets Vikings and Berserkers through boulders, not through bombs, because those don't exist in the demos. That's why it's here. You know, in the game of Ouroboros chest, your goal is to kill all the enemy's units to get the kill. Well, that's actually not done like a game mechanic, because that's done with a relic. Specifically, the finisher. The finisher can kill the king or general if they're alone and don't have any more units with them. So remember when I said bombs don't actually exist in the demo? Well, there's the one relic that specifically has the counter to bombs that is in the demo. And that is, of course, the Dwarven Helmet. The Dwarven helmet makes it so bombs don't affect you, but mortars still do, which basically makes it a pointless relic. You know, you're supposed to not lose any of your units, but if you lose all your units, you instantly lose because the enemy always has the finisher as a relic. But unfortunately, this next relic, the Bodyguard Horn, gives you another chance. The Bodyguard Horn, when you are alone and with no other units available, it spawns a queen only once. Did you know that there are actually portals in this game? Yeah, well this next relic, the Spiked Fence, makes it so units don't travel through the portals. The Spiked Fence just basically makes it so other units can't travel through portals. Why is this bad? Well, in the demo, portals don't exist, so it's basically useless. If you don't know this next relic, don't worry, it is actually a relic only for the demo, and that is the Carnival Mask. The Carnival Mask makes it so every single unit except your kings or generals switch into a different random unit, and it's just so much fun. Now earlier in this video, I said shops don't exist, and shops is where you get items, so this is where this relic comes. Discount card. The discount card actually lowers shop prices because why not? But since shops don't actually exist in the demo, it's basically useless. 2 words. Spiked Shield. The Spiked Shield, when activated, can kill the killer of a unit, meaning the unit that gets killed dies and the killer of the unit also dies. But it only uses up once and then it doesn't happen anymore, so it's at least stable. This next relic isn't per se really bad, but I just don't think using it is a good strategy, and that is the Gold Scarab. The Gold Scarab awards when killing with a king gets you 200 gold, which is good, but I don't think killing people with your king isn't really a good strategy. Wrecking Ball is a good one because bowlers are the only obstacle you'll see in the main adventure of the demo. Feather Necklace is good for castling, but I don't really use this often, but it's really good. Heavy Armor basically makes pawns unkillable until they transform into queens. Silencio, or whatever it's called, makes a princess kill a unit and make it musketeer. The treasure chest is the only actual way to get up consumable items in the demo, so you can actually use them. The only reason you'll buy this relic is if you have Glass Queen, which I don't. Extra Rule is fine, but I don't really always get a catapult, so it's kind of worthless. Bounty cards is good, but I don't really need that gold in the demo. Intermental Vestment, or whatever it's called, is good, but bombs don't exist in the demo, so it's lacking. And finally, the compass, yeah, it doesn't let you travel back, it just travels you forward. And what if you're already at the end? Then it's useless. The best relic, in my non-opinion, is the Death Medal. The Death Medal, when killing another unit, upgrades that unit if it has an upgrade, which is good because it is good. And the award for worst relic in this game, on my non-opinion, is Camouflage. Camouflage lets your opponent move first, which is not a good thing. Why would you let your enemy move first? This is so bad. Why does it even exist? And that was my list. Do you agree with me or not? Leave it down in the comments. I'll maybe even read it. But hope you liked this video, and yeah. Bye.